Tomorrow is another day, but it's always good to know what to expect, and our horoscope can help you manage your time and energy in the most constructive and satisfying way. Our astrologers work for your future and prepare your horoscope for tomorrow. Find out with one click, and compare these forecasts with today's forecasts, so you have a more global view and it's easier to manage the situation consciously. This horoscope is a real impetus to make your own choices freely. See full forecast for August 11, 2022. Capricorn. Do not be too selective in choosing food. Most importantly, a balanced intake of protein and carbohydrates. If your body's nutritional needs are met, health insurance is in your hands. There are arrangements to be made and choices to be taken, no time to wait. You're ready. You absolutely need a holiday and time alone to take stock. Borderline illegal offers will be made to you surreptitiously. Don't sign anything today. For romance. Whatever the cause, breaking the relationship still has to be done in a good way. You're going to better understand how your partner thinks. Don't be so stubborn as to stand your ground, flexibility will be your friend. You're going through a process that requires time. For finance. Review your expenses this week. Your personable qualities will be riding high, it's perfect for starting on financial projects. For work. Make sure you are as open as possible in your relationships, if you want to attract opportunities, especially abroad. Aquarius. You should not smoke anymore, or reduce the limit. Your asthma is likely to recur. Some diseases are also likely to appear. Your common sense is guiding you in the right direction. Some would call that luck, being rational. Jettison certain habits which are not helping you. It would be a good idea to review your eating habits. You will find it easy to come to an agreement and make a definite and useful commitment. You will be proud of yourself. For romance. Already feeling tired of waiting? You're going to give it your all to reach the next level in your love life. Now's the time to change some outdated habits, you've got plenty of motivation. For finance. Pocket money runs out because of things that are not important. You'll have trouble understanding some of your business contacts, but don't turn against anyone. For work. A new project becomes a possibility today. This is a good time to think seriously about the future. Pisces. Nausea and vomiting will strike you today. The reason could be because you are late to eat or there are other indications. If it persists, you should immediately consult a doctor. You set firmer limits and this enables you to see through other people's games. Despite the current whirlaround of relationships, you are on sparkling form and keep up with the pace without effort. You're seriously going to have to take a proper break from your daily routine, your fatigue is real and needs addressing. For romance. Trying to be patient with the behavior of the partner. You feel a profound need to let your other half take over. You need to assert yourself in a different way from usual. This is the time to open up in total confidence. For finance. Tempting to go shopping with friends. Working with so much enthusiasm is going to cause jealousy and suspicion. Let them get on with it and carry on as you are. For work. You find it difficult to stop working, nothing has any effect. Put off some tasks until tomorrow. Aries. These days you want to feel free. That's why you don't want to be dictated to by others. Today will be wonderfully lively. The encounters you have will be pleasant and confidence boosting. You need to find a balance between the mental and the physical, action and relaxation. Listen to your body. Look to the youngest people in your life to fill the void you feel, and reconnect with your ideals. For romance. Don't end a relationship for no apparent reason. You are consolidating links, which are becoming more passionate and intense. There could be a reconciliation in some cases. Vagueness and uncertainty are disappearing from your love life and you will know where you are going. For finance. If you want to quit your job, at least prepare a living operational fund while looking for a new job. Your perseverance is paying off. Circumstances show that you are right, so make the most of it and work on your dreams. For work. Heaven-sent help will fall into your lap. You will have unexpected luck today. Taurus. Too much complaining will make your life feel meaningless. Avoid this habit so that the days you live become more colorful. The mental overheating swirling around you is causing you to go to pieces. Try to get some time alone. You're benefiting from planetary influences which are going to be good for your health. The only potential pitfall will be excess in the broadest sense of the word. There will be conflicts with authority which will show you some of your failings. Don't dig your heels in. For romance. Already very dependent on the partner. Your ability to make sacrifices for those close to you will be useful. It will enable you to forge long-lasting emotional links. For finance. More and more actively seeking additional income for a purpose. You'll be able to make up for a delay that's been weighing on your mind. It's a good for asking some complicated questions. For work. Your emotional levels are putting spanners in the works. Don't make any important decisions today. Gemini. Don't forget to finish pending things. Work and problems should not be piled up, but solved. Good humor will be everywhere and you will be more understanding with those around you. Take a few breaks, you're not handling things well. Be careful of muscle cramps and wrong moves. Your cheerful disposition will easily enable you to get over small worries, which, anyway, are a long way from being insurmountable. For romance. Don't be afraid to make sacrifices. A wave of passion is going to liven up your love life and you will take to it like a fish to water. Live for the moment without worrying about the future today. Wait a couple of weeks. For finance. Good financial condition. Everything is as you would expect. You won't know where to start with all your obligations. Delegate to people who know what to do. For work. Circumstances will become more favorable and you'll have the chance to put yourself first. Cancer. Take care of eye health. If you've been in front of a computer screen for too long, take a break. There's no point in trying to persuade those who are as stubborn as you. Get rid of your fixed ideas. You want to savor the good things in life, but beware of overeating. You're not too good at setting limits. Optimism. Feeling of freedom. Take time to think before you judge. You're too quick to do so. For romance. No need to cry over the past. The past should be let go. You're going to feel truly inspired, make the most of it to make your suggestions heard. The people around you will listen, and they'll show you they've understood as soon as the opportunity presents itself. For finance. Avoid lending to others. Or, give as needed and treat it as a gift, not a loan. You will have the chance to prove that you have an overall view which could benefit everyone. Express your opinions and raise your doubts as well. For work. You're going to get organized in your work, so you can carry on in a more productive way. Leo. Be careful with your stomach disease. Eat immediately when it's time. If your stomach disease recurs, it will take a long time to heal. The climate is constructive and gratifying with regard to personal relationships and luck will enable you to make new contacts. You are wasting too much time on trifling matters and this is exhausting. You don't need to look any further for reasons for your fatigue. If you were trying to make a life-changing decision, the doors are going to open positively for you today. For romance. Trying to hang out with your partner's friends. Your sensitivity makes your intuition reliable and your awakening senses help you to have a deeper understanding of your partner. Now is the time to dig deep into your partner's motivations. For finance. Relatives give you excess sustenance. You will find it difficult to concentrate on aspects of your relationship and this is the time to take care of the practical details. For work. You will be able to find the right words to convince your superiors that your ideas are well-founded or persuade your clients to buy. Virgo. This week you should be more disciplined and as much as possible take more time to rest, so that stamina is maintained. Refocus on your priorities, it's time to move towards your goals. You will need to sleep round the clock if you are to recharge your batteries fully. However, you are on excellent form. You will attract people who are likely to open new horizons for you, due to your spontaneity. For romance. You will attend a meeting where you meet a potential partner. Exhilarating your senses will be today's major temptation. Live for today, without worrying about the future, remember, everything in its own time. Enjoy what you can while it's still on offer. For finance. Safe and smooth, no significant disturbance. Now's the time to express your point of view, assert your rights, and engage in delicate negotiations. For work. You will have the energy required to tackle an important task, and you'll see it through. Libra. Avoid irregular eating patterns with excessive portions. You must still pay attention to the cleanliness and nutrition of food. The reason, your stomach is easily disturbed at this time. Your kindness will bring you luck, you feel useful and the favor will be returned. You will end up having some very positive conversations which will bring you that lift you felt you were lacking. You'll need a break from everyday life, and taking one will bring you luck. New experiences are in store for you. For romance. Fine. Your emotional sphere is softening and your tenderness will be just right, as you will find it easy to communicate your feelings. Those footloose and fancy-free would be well advised not to fear new encounters. For finance. If an older person gives you advice on finances, there's no need to argue. Just listen. You plunge into your activities with zeal and awareness. It's clearly a good day for working alone. For work. You need to move quickly and there are choices to be made. You're ready to do so, even if it requires effort. Scorpio. A calm and conducive atmosphere indirectly affects your health. Today your health condition is quite good, your body feels more fit. You're going to hear malicious gossip that you will have to lift yourself above to avoid disputes. It would be a good idea to give yourself a real break away from the unrest all around you. Admit it, in your own interests. You're digging in your heels with inertia which is stopping you from playing for time. Take the time to think a bit more. For romance. Long-distance relationships do require a lot of sacrifice. Your partner, children or family will be the ones to set the mood. You will learn more from letting others express themselves than by trying to control everything. For finance. Set aside funds for the unexpected. Your creativity will see you through a problem. Don't be put off by known obstacles, there is a solution. For work. Your work is complicated by technical considerations and you'll have to look into these more thoroughly before going any further. Sagittarius. Today you will feel unwell. The health problems experienced feel like symptoms of a cold. This condition will disappear with adequate rest and regular eating. You will have the feeling that things are going too fast, but dealings with others will enable you to keep pace. You are entirely happy with yourself and you are establishing a life balance. Doing sport would be a good idea all the same. You're going to actively get rid of a material concern, which will be a weight off your mind and emotions. For romance. The patience you try now will pay off sweetly later. Follow your instinct and get away with your partner. Forget your routine, it only suppresses your emotional inspiration. This is passionate, complicit love, far off the beaten track. For finance. Don't be too extravagant. Today will be lucky for anything to do with official signatures and transactions of all kinds. For work. Your flair won't deceive you. There's a train of thought it would be useful to follow if you were to make progress.